What a bizarre time it's been since we last came to you. I think we recorded last Wednesday night. Subsequently, the Cubs got blown out essentially in a series against a very mediocre Cincinnati Reds team at home. Game one was a 9-0 drubbing. Games 2 and 3 were very similar, 8-5 losses with a bullpen, much maligned bullpen that we've discussed ad nauseum. Could not hold it together. Just an embarrassing show where you'd think that would be the time for the Cubs to get right against a mediocre team at home in a desperate time where they need to get right, especially with the Rays coming into town and then going on a 10-game West Coast road trip. What happened was very, very different from there that I don't think anyone could have expected, as the Cubs actually beat the Rays 2-1 in the subsequent series, all one-run games, very competitive, with the best team in baseball, hands down, the best record in baseball. So I don't think anyone saw that coming. One of the premier performances we'll get to in Badass of the Week discussions was Marcus Stroman, complete game shutout of the Rays, which I don't think anyone saw coming. That was paramount to at least saving this week. We'll see how long it saves the Cubs season, but massive victory there, followed up by Kyle Hendricks' return, solid outing, and got the victory with a pretty damn good bullpen usage and performance. Today's game was really fun back and forth, but that fun was quickly subsided by the news that Justin Steele, the Cubs' best pitcher by far, even with the performance of Marcus Stroman, I'd say, had to leave the game early with forearm tightness.
Yeah.
Now,
that's the Carlos Rodon injury right there.
As I mentioned earlier, A4 pulley ligament rupture. I don't think we've ever heard of with Eduardo Rodriguez, but we've all heard about forearm tightness, and we've all heard what that typically leads to. Of course, there'll be MRIs tonight, probably as we're speaking. So there's no definitive news. I think we'll know more tomorrow. The Cubs were, of course, downplaying it. They said it was just an abundance of caution. But Jesus Christ, when you see a guy have to leave the game early, he's had Tommy John before, as most major league pitchers have at some point in their lives, which is just astounding. But it just proves how unnatural it is for the human body to hurl a baseball at 100 plus miles an hour. What that does just is not meant for the weakest link, and that's usually the Tommy John ligament. So just real bummer of news there. Just when, after playing a really competitive series against the best team in baseball, it's just unbelievable that's how it turned out. So,
I mean, I was shocked. I wasn't shocked by Marcus Stroman's pitching performance, and I wasn't shocked that they were one-run games, but just like they were able to hold on and everything, because
the bullpen was pretty damn good the whole series. That's what I was surprised by.
Yeah, I mean, they're 11-18. I mean, 10-18 in the month of May, and this is like the disturbing trend. So they've played 28 games in May and have scored 99 runs. Actually, this doesn't include today's game. So they played
23 today. Games. So yeah.
Okay, so 102, and they let up 4.
Yeah,
and they've allowed 140.
That doesn't work too well.
No, but in April, with a 500 record of 13-13, so that's 2 less games than they played. They scored 142 runs and allowed 103. But that goes back to the conversation.
That's interesting. Essentially, a lot of that's due to injuries, I would say. I mean, they've been missing Cody Bellinger for close. It's going to be a month. It sounds like. It sounded like at first he wasn't even going to go on the IL. Now it's a couple more weeks as he's been on. We got Nico Horner back after a few weeks off. So yeah, I see where you're going there, but.
Yeah, I think the schedule changed too for them.
It did. But yeah, they were essentially the worst team in the National League in the month of May. So
Word Hole Media.